What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I am hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, a favorable day and night. And as you guys can see, we are 8-2 so far this season. We are facing the Diamondbacks, who are 6-4. We have Justin Verlander on the mound, who is 1-0. So let's get right into simulation. And we got Chris Davis, who basically hit a single, and then a home run by Giancarlo Stanton. That lineup is killer right there. I mean, guys, just look at it. They have Mike Trout, and following Mike Trout, they have Giancarlo Stanton. Just imagine having to face those two guys back to back, how scary the situation would be. But then again, we do have a pretty scary situation as well, if you ask me, when you look at Miguel Cabrera, and then following Miguel Cabrera is Nelson Cruz. To me, that's more of a scary situation than, well, not really, but Carlos Beltran hits a single. Then we have Valencia flying out to Trout, and then we get a force out at second base. Yadier Molina hits a single, but then Justin Verlander hits a ground out to the shortstop, who throws it to second base. I can only imagine. Mike Trout lines out, and then we have Dexter Fowler getting a single right there. Then he breaks for second base and steals it, actually. Then we get an infield hit on Kinsler. Then we got Miguel Cabrera driving in a run, and Nelson Cruz hitting a dinger. So Nelson Cruz is trying to show Giancarlo Stanton right now, if you ask me, who has more power, as he hit a 3-run home run right there. So we're in pretty good hands, considering we are winning 4-6. We have given Justin Verlander, I would want to say, the lead necessary for him to just take it slow, take it easy, and not stress so much offensive support, as he doesn't really have to worry about hitting a dinger whenever he bats, which I doubt he was actually doing in the first place. But we continue on in this game, and it doesn't look like they're doing much except hitting a single right there, sacrifice bunt to actually move the runner over, and Corey Spangenberg actually hits a dinger to tie the game up 4-4. So Justin Verlander took his foot off the pedal, and it didn't end up helping him. Danny Valencia gets a single right there. Then we have Yunel Escobar grounding out to the pitcher, I want to say, and then Justin Verlander basically hitting a ground out, and it becoming a forced play at second base. Giancarlo Stanton hits a triple in San Diego Padres Stadium. He hits a triple. Giancarlo Stanton obviously putting on some speed right there, and they are winning 6-4 actually. So it's not a good sign for us. We have a fielding error by Valencia that actually loaded up the bases. Fortunately, nothing happened after that. Ian Kinsler gets on base. Miguel Cabrera strikes out, and then Nelson Cruz hits a line drive for an out. So we are losing right now 6-4. Not really a good situation in which we are in. Don't know what I was really saying about right there. Carlos Beltran gets a single, but then not much happens after there besides Yadier Molina getting a single as well. Justin Morneau came in, was looking for maybe a dinger right there, and was unable to get the job done. So we head into the top of the 8th, in which they hit a double. They score one more run in, so now it's a 7-4 ball game. Koji Ohara is on the mound for us. 2 outs so far, and they strike out swinging, so we are in good hands. We have Ian Kinsler, and it's a 1-2-3 inning right there in the bottom of the 8th. Not much happened, and we head on to the top of the 9th, where Mike Trout gets on base. Giancarlo Stanton strikes out, and then we get another base walk issued by Jason Grilly, and a double scores Trout and Santana. So now we head into the top of the 9th. Their closer comes in, Giancarlo, or Nelson Cruz, don't really know why I said Giancarlo, hits a ground ball up the middle, and it hits off the bag, preventing it from becoming a single, unfortunately for us. Next up for us is Carlos Beltran, who gets walked. At least I believe that's Carlos Beltran. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Carlos Beltran. And then after him, whoa, I don't know who this is. Danny Valencia. That's who it is. Danny Valencia. I don't even know how I'm forgetting these guys' names. And then we got Yunel Escobar batting with a full count. The runner is going. He hits a ground ball to third base, in which the third baseman is right there to make the out. So we take an L against the Arizona Diamondbacks. But we head on to the next series now, in which we are actually facing, if it actually is going to show up, don't know why it froze up a little bit right there, but we are going to be facing, I believe it's the Philadelphia. Oh, actually, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates, not Philadelphia. Don't really know why I got that. Maybe because of the last episode, we were actually facing the Phillies. They have Anthony Rizzo and then Todd Frazier to back it up. So another team that has the number 3 and 4 hitters, just a very scary looking offense, if you ask me, all around too, because they have Gomez, Odor, Miguel Cabrera with a dinger. We are up 2-1 now, so that feels pretty good. But just look at that lineup. Their 1 through 5 hitters are just monsters, if you ask me. They got Gomez, Odor, Rizzo, Frazier, and Kobe Rasmus. Those are just monsters right there. They all got power and they all got contact as well, so they can basically get the job done. Fortunately for us, James Shield hits a sacrifice bunt, moves the runners over to second and third, but unfortunately with 2 outs, Dexter Fowler is not able to actually drive them in, and Anthony Rizzo hits a dinger now. So they are up 3-2, and they take the lead. Kobe Rasmus strikes out swinging, and we are heading towards the bottom of the third, where we're looking to actually help James Shield get some runs on the board, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's really happening. And Kinsler, I believe, got thrown out trying to steal second base, so not a real good job by him right there in terms of base running. And those were 3 outs. So it's a 3-2 game. We are losing right now. Coming up to is Danny Valencia, who grounds out to the pitcher. And then Escobar doesn't do much either. So now into the top of the 5th, I want to say. There's 1 out, and Frazier walks as well. Anthony Rizzo or Kobe Rasmus actually ends up grounding out into a double play. Then James Shield does a sacrifice bunt. We have Ian Kinsler actually hitting a fly out to Carlos Gomez. So not much was happening right there, and we find ourselves in a hole heading into the bottom of the 6th, as it is a 3-2 game right now. Jason Grilly came onto the mound and actually was able to get ourselves out of that inning while maintaining a 3-2 deficit, I want to say. And then Odor comes up to hit and hits a dinger. So now it's a 4-2 game, and it's looking dangerous. We bring Joe Blanton in, who has not done such a good job in terms of the postseason, or didn't do a good job in terms of the postseason for the Dodgers. As you guys could easily tell, he almost got a dinger hit off of him almost every single time, if not every single time he pitched, and he's coming up to hit for us now. But we actually brought in Justin Morneau, who hits a double for us to make this a 4-3 ball game. Dexter Fowler comes in and hits a dinger, makes it a 5-4 ball game, and we have taken the lead heading into the top of the 8th. We got Koji Ohara, who looks to do or create a 1-2-3 inning, and he does just that. We head into the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Cabrera gets walked. Nelson Cruz hits a single up the middle. Carlos Beltran hits another single, in which Cabrera scores, and then doesn't really look like much happened right there. And it's a 7-4 ball game. We head into the bottom of the 9th, where we got Carlos Gomez swinging and missing for the first out of the 9th. Then we got Odor actually swinging and missing as well for the second out. And then we got Anthony Rizzo now on a 2-2 count, swinging and missing as well. And with that, we end the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, guys, I want you all to have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars.